Hi guys, in this video I'll talk about builds for the jungle mastery. A lot of you asked me to do that, so let's start. In my opinion, there are two possible and good working builds. So for the first one is against tanks and the second one is against squishes. So in the first build we have Blood Razor as the first item, and it's so good on him because it gives him a lot of attack speed that he needs. The second and the most important item for the mastery is the Blade of the Ruin King. It's the shittest possible item in the game right now, but it's so good on mastery and it gives him a lot of life steal. He needs it for the tanks and a bit of attack speed and attack damage. The third item for him are the boots, so it depends on the enemy composition. It can be magic resist boots if they have a lot of magic damage, it can be armor boots if they have a lot of attack damage, and if you want some extra attack speed you can go with attack speed boots and etc. So that's it for the damage items. Let's move on to the tanky items. So for the tanky items I would go in the most of cases more of Malmortius, or however it should be read, if they have any magic resist, because it gives him shield that pops up and it surprises the enemy, and it also gives him a lot of extra AD and magic resist and lifesteal. For the fifth item I would go Dead Man's Plate. It's perfect on mastery, it gives him some extra movement speed and HP and armor that he needs to survive teamfights. And for the sixth item you can decide between Guardian Angel, Spirit Visage, Frozen Mallet, Bloodthirster, Banshee's Veil and etc. There are a lot of items that you can choose. It depends on how much magic damage they have, how much attack damage and etc. Okay, so that's it for the itemization against tanks, and I use this build very often. I think in the most cases, in like 90% of my games I use this first build, and if it works for me it doesn't mean that it will work for you, so you have to try and don't just listen to me and copy my build. So let's move to the second build. So for the second build is against squishes. For the first item you want to go Stalker's Blade, and in the most of cases I don't finish that item, I want to go straight to Critical Strike. Then for the second item you want to go Infinity Edge. It's so powerful item for the burst and it gives him a lot of AD and critical strike and extra damage on the crit, so it's perfect for him. For the third item you should go with some attack speed, because in the first two you don't have any. For the example Phantom Dancer, it gives him a lot of attack speed and critical strike and movement speed also. For the fifth item you want to go Shiv for that extra burst on the first auto attack, and it works with the Alpha Strike also, that's very good for him. And for the last item you want to go some tanky items or some defenses. For example Sterak's Gauge is perfect for this build in my opinion. With this build you are so low, so your HP, your magic resist, your armor is so low, so I would recommend you to start with the first one, and when you master the mastery you should try with the second one because it's so risky, guys. That's it for the builds. Let's move to the rune page that I use. My main rune page for the mastery is 35 attack speed and 9 armor, because I don't give a fuck and I am not afraid of the enemy. Attack speed queens, mercs and glyphs, and armor seals. I don't have any magic resist in my runes, you can take some. For the Masterize I use only this page and it works perfectly with him. You can just pause the video and copy it to your own. That's it for this video, boys and girls. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, click on that like button and subscribe to this channel. If you have some different builds and advice for me or for other viewers, you can just write it down below in the comments, and see you in the next video. Peace, boys.